What did a fictional character say that stuck with you? You can't keep blaming yourself. Just blame yourself once and move on. Homer Simpson, one of the wisest pieces of advice I've ever heard. I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them. Andrew Bernard, also known as the Nard Dog. Many that live deserve death, and some that die deserve life. Can you give it to them? Then do not be too eager to deal out death and judgment. Gandalf, Lord of the Rings. When you do things right, people won't be sure you've done anything at all. God on Futurama. Life is pain, Highness. Anyone who says differently is selling something. Wesley in The Princess Bride. Never half-ass two things. Whole-ass one thing. Confidence, it's the food of the wise man, but the liquor of the fool. Vikram The Office. You know, it's at times like this, when I'm trapped in a airlock with a man from Betelgeuse, and about to die of asphyxiation in deep space, that I really wish I'd listened to what my mother told me when I was young. Why? What did she tell you? I don't know. I didn't listen. Arthur Dent. Pride is not the opposite of shame, but its source. True humility is the only antidote to shame. Uncle Iroh, Avatar, The Last Airbender. What is the most important step a man can take? Always the next step. Dalina Carlin. Edit. From Oathbringer, Book 3 of the Stormlight Archive. Written by Brandon Sanderson. Not everything is a lesson. Sometimes, you just fail. Dwight K. Schrute. There's no geographical solution to a spiritual problem. Tony Soprano replying to someone who wanted to get away from it all. I'd trade it all for a little more. CM. Burns. If you want to know what a man's like, judge him on the way he treats his inferiors, not his equals. Sirius Black. Always really stuck with me, because I really think it's pretty solid advice. The past can hurt, but the way I see it, you can either run from it, or learn from it. Rafiki, The Lion King. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Rocky Balboa. It is possible to commit no mistakes and still lose. That is not weakness, that is life. Jane Luckpakid. An old friend once told me something that gave me great comfort. Something he had read. He said that Mozart, Beethoven, and Chopin never died. They simply became music. Dr. Robert Ford, Westworld. Losing people is a part of life, but that doesn't mean you stop letting them in. Lego Batman. That movie came out shortly after I lost my grandpa. He was one of two people I was closest with. When he died, I went through a really rough phase. Ever since I heard that phrase, it stuck with me. It's like those lights in the sky, they all look the same from here, but that doesn't make them less pretty. River Wild. It is important to draw wisdom from different places. If you take it from only one place, it becomes rigid and stale. Uncle Iroh, Avatar TLA. Never forget what you are, the rest of the world will not. Wear it like armor, and it can never be used to hurt you. Tyrion Lannister. Be loyal to what matters. Arthur Morgan. People like to invent monsters and monstrosities. Then they seem less monstrous themselves. When they get blind drunk, cheat, steal, beat their wives, starve an old woman, when they kill a trapped fox with an axe, or riddle the last existing unicorn with arrows, they like to think that the Bane entering cottages at daybreak is more monstrous than they are. They feel better then. They find it easier to live. Geralt of River, The Last Wish. You can handle anything for 10 seconds. Kimmy Schmidt. Personal isn't the same as important. This is said by both Captain Carrot and Granny Weatherwax in the Discworld books by Terry Pratchett. Better to serve a good man than to rule with an evil one. Merlin. That quote has stuck with me for so long, and I have thought about it many times. The problem is not the problem. The problem is your attitude about the problem. Jack Sparrow. Everyone always has a story they tell themselves to justify bad decisions. It never matters. You are always alone in your actions. Hawk from Dragon Age 2. There are no choices. Nothing but a straight line. The illusion comes afterwards, when you ask why me, and what if. When you look back and see the branches, like a pruned bonsai tree, or forked lightning. If you had done something differently, it wouldn't be you. It would be someone else looking back, asking a different set of questions. Maximum Pain in Maximum Pain 2, The Fall of Maximum Pain.